You have been lied to. For years, the revolver market has coasted on one reputation: the idea that a wheel gun is inherently reliable, inherently durable, inherently worth the money. And for decades, that was mostly true. But the industry changed. Ownership groups shuffled. Accountants replaced armorers. Margins replaced machining tolerances. And now there are brands on gun store shelves charging you real money for revolvers that will fail you at the worst possible moment. Revolvers with cylinders that go out of time in under 200 rounds. Revolvers that have been recalled because they fire when you drop them on the ground. Not hypothetical failures. Documented, litigated, settled in court failures. And the worst part is that right next to them, sometimes for the same money, sometimes for less, there are brands building revolvers the way revolvers were always supposed to be built. Overbuilt, over-engineered, designed to outlast you and your grandchildren. So today, I am going to walk you through both sides. 5 revolver brands that are robbing you blind, and 5 that are built to last forever. And by the end, you will know exactly what to look for, what to avoid, and the single question that separates a revolver worth owning from one that belongs in a landfill. Let us start with the brands taking your money and giving you grief. Number 5 on the robbing you blind list is Charter Arms. Now, Charter has a complicated history, and that is actually part of the problem. The original company made decent, affordable snub-nose revolvers starting in the 1960s. The .44 Special Bulldog was a legitimate classic, but Charter has been sold, restructured, and resurrected multiple times. There was the Charco era, there was Charter 2000, and every time the company changed hands, quality control went with it. What you get today is inconsistent. Some owners report perfectly functional revolvers. Others report twisted frames straight from the factory, gritty triggers that feel like dragging a boot through gravel, and cylinder lockup so loose it makes you nervous. The truth about Charter Arms is that they build what the community calls a carry-a-lot, shoot-a-little revolver. That is not a compliment. That is an admission that the gun is not built to withstand serious use. And when you are spending over $400 and a quality Ruger or Smith is only $100 more, that gap between okay and excellent is not worth gambling on. Number 4 is the Chiappa Rhino. Here is the thing about the Rhino. The concept is brilliant. Bottom barrel design, reduced muzzle flip, genuinely innovative engineering from the same mind behind the legendary Mateba. But innovation and execution are two different conversations. Early production Rhinos had broken firing pins, timing failures, and build quality that owners compared to Taurus and Charter Arms, which is not the company you want to be compared to when you are charging north of $1,000. Chiappa has improved in later production runs. That is fair. But the internal mechanism is so mechanically complex that if something does go wrong, good luck finding a gunsmith who wants to touch it. And the decocking procedure is genuinely dangerous if you do not study it beforehand. You have to fully pull the hammer rearward to trap the internal striker, then pull the trigger and lower the hammer. Get that sequence wrong, and you get an unintended discharge. At its price point, you are paying premium money for a revolver that requires you to read the manual like your life depends on it, because it literally does. Number 3, and this is where it starts getting ugly, is the EAA Windicator. Imported from the German manufacturer Weihrauch, this revolver looks like a solid budget option on paper. 6 shots, double action, available in .357 Magnum, usually under $350. But reports from owners paint a different picture. Cylinder gap and end shake issues are common. The trigger and hammer mechanism has a documented tendency to seize up after minimal use, not coinciding with any particular chamber, meaning it is not a single bad cylinder, it is a design weakness. Owners have reported grips falling off mid-firing session, bluing wearing through, in weeks. And here is the real problem: the customer service. EAA warranties are original owner only, and the turnaround reports from those who have sent guns in are not encouraging. When the internet consensus on a revolver is "do not buy this, save another 100 and get a Ruger," that tells you everything. Number 2 is Taurus. Taurus is the great quality control lottery of the revolver world. Some people get a perfectly functional revolver and shoot tens of thousands of rounds. Others get one that goes out of time in under 200. The company has a documented history of transfer bar failures, cylinder timing issues, double fires, and firing out of battery. Their defenders will point out that quality improved significantly after they moved to CNC machining around the year 2000, and that is partially true. But partially true is not the standard you want for a tool you might stake your life on. The inconsistency is the problem. You should not have to inspect a brand new revolver like you are buying a used car. A revolver should work, period. And while Taurus offers a lifetime warranty, the fact that their community treats the warranty as a feature rather than a safety net tells you everything about the brand's relationship with reliability. And number 1, the brand most aggressively robbing you blind, is Rossi. Rossi used to make well-regarded, affordable revolvers. The older guns, the ones made before Taurus acquired the brand, are genuinely good. But after the acquisition, Rossi revolvers became what multiple owners have called a downgraded Taurus, and Taurus was already the benchmark for inconsistency. In 2018, Rossi issued a voluntary safety recall on their 38 Special and 357 Magnum revolvers made between 2005 and 2017 because they could fire if dropped. Not a theoretical risk, a drop-fire defect covering over a decade of production. In 2019, Taurus agreed to pay $38 million to settle allegations related to that defect. Let that land for a second. 12 years of revolvers with a known drop-fire condition. That is not a quality control slip. That is a structural failure of priorities. If you own one of these guns, check your serial number immediately. And if you are considering buying one, understand that you are buying the absolute floor of the revolver market from a brand that has already proven it will ship a dangerous product and wait for lawsuits to force a fix. Now let us talk about the brands that do it right. The brands where the engineering comes first and the cost-cutting comes never. Number 5 on the built-to-last list is Kimber with the K6S. Kimber is a newcomer to the revolver world, but they came in swinging. The K6S is a compact 6-shot revolver in a package most competitors can only fit 5 into. The fit and finish are excellent. The stainless steel construction is robust, and the double-action trigger is one of the smoothest out of the box in its class. It is not cheap, but it is a precision instrument, and it earns its price. Number 4 is Colt. The Python is back. The King Cobra is back, and Colt has committed to building revolvers that honor the legacy rather than exploit it. Current production Colts are beautifully finished, precisely timed, and built with the kind of attention that makes you understand why people kept their old Pythons for 50 years. Are they expensive? Yes. Are they worth it? If you want a revolver that your great-grandchildren will fight over, absolutely. Number 3 is Smith & Wesson. Now, I need to be honest here, because that is what this whole conversation is about. Modern Smith & Wesson production revolvers have quality control issues. Canted barrels, cylinder misalignment, forcing cone problems. These are documented complaints from loyal customers. But here is the caveat. When a Smith is right, it is as good as anything ever made. The 686, the Model 19, the Performance Center guns. These are revolvers with 170 years of engineering behind them. The key is to inspect before you buy. Handle the gun, check the lockup, spin the cylinder, examine the barrel alignment. A good Smith is a generational heirloom. Just do not buy one sight unseen and assume it is perfect out of the box. Number 2 is Ruger. If there is a single word that defines Ruger revolvers, it is overbuilt. The GP100 was literally designed to fire unlimited amounts of .357 Magnum ammunition over its lifetime. Unlimited. The SP101 took that same philosophy and crammed it into a compact frame. No side plate, solid stainless construction, triple locking cylinders, transfer bar safety. Ruger revolvers are not the prettiest, they are not the smoothest out of the box, but they are tanks. They are designed so that your grandchildren will inherit a revolver that works exactly as well as the day you bought it. And for the price, nothing else comes close to that combination of strength, reliability, and value. And number 1, the finest production revolver on earth, is Freedom Arms. Built in a small shop in Freedom, Wyoming, these single-action revolvers are machined from aircraft-grade stainless steel and solid bar stock. Every cylinder is line-bored through the barrel receiver for absolute concentricity. The barrel-to-cylinder gaps are so tight they make other manufacturers look like they assembled their guns by feel. Owners describe the lockup as bank vault tight, and they report that after years of heavy use, the tolerances have not changed. The Model 83 and 454 Casiol has been used to take Cape Buffalo. These are not mass-produced guns. They are essentially bespoke revolvers that happen to have a model number. They start around $3,000. They are worth every cent. And here is the principle that ties all of this together. The one question you should ask before you buy any revolver: do not ask what it costs. Ask what it costs to build. Because the difference between a revolver that robs you blind and one that lasts forever is not about price. It is about whether the company spent the money on the steel, the machining, and the quality control, or whether they spent it on marketing, packaging, and lawyers to handle the recalls. You now know the difference. Choose accordingly. And if you have a revolver story, good or bad, drop it in the comments. I want to hear what you have been carrying, what failed you, and what you will never let go of.